Okay, is this thing on? Is my hair good? Oh my god. Okay, so hi, it's me again. Um, alright, so this is gonna be a little bit of a different video than I normally usually do. Now, I've exposed my face numerous amount of times. I also advertised that I was gonna be a VTube, do like a VTuber model and stuff like that. Uh, but that's besides the point. Okay, that is besides the point. Now, I have been kind of like keeping myself from making this video because this is basically like a gaming-esque channel, so to speak. So I want to try to keep it as gaming as possible. But there are instances where, there are YouTubers out there that kind of make like personal, I guess, confession videos, I guess you would call it personal confession videos. It's very rare that I ever do something like this, and I think for like other CCs out there, it's actually very rare. Unlike like Tectone or anything like that, they constantly do it. Even MTesh to a certain extent. Um, but I have seen videos from like Finster. He said that he was coming out. He was gonna start to transition. Rin Taichu already came out, said she was gonna transition. Best of luck to her, and so on and so forth. And for me, I have been contemplating about the whole transition thing, and I did a little bit of research, and I did a little bit of, what the hell is that in my soda, Former soda. So I did a little bit of research and did do a consultation, but I did enough research to pretty much say that it's literally impossible for me to transition. I mean, it is an idea that has crossed my mind and stuff like that. And it, you know, and I was like, okay, like one of these days I'm gonna end up going through with it as well. But the the one thing that probably kept me from even pretty much uh fully going into the whole idea of transitioning, it is not because of the, botched or like the infections or anything like that. It's because of family history. Now, in case you guys don't know, whenever you do hormone replacement therapy and you replace those hormones to the other gender, which in my case is going to be female, um, if there's any history of medical complications in that gender that you're transferring into, you're probably going to end up getting those more exposed. Um, for my dad's side of the family, um, the guys they were like, uh, well, the guys were like diabetic, but on the female side, there's a whole host of complications. From what I understand, but on my mom's side, that's where things get really, really strange. Um, because on my mom's side, it's horrible. It's horrible. You got cancers abhorred. You got, from what I understand now, Alzheimer's, hair loss, uh, a whole host of diabetic problems. Diabetes is also a big issue. hypertension is a big issue, you know, cardiovascular things. It's like if I take hormone replacement therapy, I'm pretty much signing my death certificate at that point in time because I would pretty much eliminate about anywhere between 10 to 20 years of my lifespan if I were to go through with it. Uh, which is a real shame because, I'm pretty much like 40 years old and I probably won't live to see past 50 if I go with the procedure. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Is it a bit disheartening? Yeah, I mean it is a bit disheartening, but then again, I have another excuse as to like not go through the the pain or the botched procedure of transitioning, which is in of itself kind of endearing, but very not I would say endearing, but a sigh of relief, but it's also kind of sad at the same time. Um, but I have to think about it this way. I really have to think about it this way. Is it really worth losing 10 to 20 years of your life just to be the opposite gender? Probably not. I mean, I want to live probably to 100, but I know realistically the lifespan of at least of my family is probably like around 80, 85. We're a very hardy family, and to lose 10 to 20 years of that is kind of insane. Uh, so yeah, I just thought I'd put it out there. I mean, it's not usually something that I would say, but for the most part, it's it's just the end of the road for that issue, and because I don't have enough money to do the procedure as well, so that's also another detriment. But the really big downside is my health. My health would just completely be obliterated as soon as I take the HRT. So yeah, I mean that's all I gotta say about that. Some people they have the opportunity to have a healthier lifestyle if they transition. Okay, and they gain like 10 to 20 years of their lifestyle if the other gender is very extremely healthy. But for me, 10 to 20 years lost, not worth it. It is not worth it. It wasn't worth it for me to go through all the pain in the beginning, but I thought to myself, I can take pain. I can take all that other stuff, but to take half of my life away is nah, nah. It's nah. Plus, I mean, the whole hair loss thing, it wouldn't really make any sense to me either, the whole hair loss thing, because, you know, the thing is that I want to get rid of this wig, but it's like, I can't get rid of that wig either way. Um, so, just want to put it out there. As far as the move to Twitch, I'm still going through with it. I still have until about May 10th. Um, I gotta like create like a bit of an intro and some other like tidbits here and there. But it's gonna be happening. It is definitely gonna be happening. As far as the whole VTuber model thing, that is let's be real here, people. I'm not gonna have the VTuber model ready for like May. And if it doesn't happen, if I can't get through with it, then it's like I might as well scrap it. But then again, I'm thinking to myself, I put my face out there, so it wouldn't really make sense for me to have a VTuber model per se. I mean, I thought to myself, okay, I want to be like Rin Taiju. If Rin didn't, you know, wasn't feeling up to like dressing up, then they would have a VTuber model. But if they did dress up, you know, then no VTuber model. But as for me, it's just like, do I want to go through all those complications just to, you know, maybe be a part-time VTuber or like a part-time, streamer like in real life? It just, for me, just too complicated. I'm starting to think that it's probably it was probably a bad idea for me to even suggest to have a VTuber or may even make a VTuber because I put myself out there. And even though if I put myself out there, the option's still up there. But it's just like the management issue is kind of like, eh, I just don't see it. So it would make more sense for me to just get like dolled up, go on camera, and have my thing. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. I'm on vacation right now, so for like the next couple days till like Monday, I think. Um, so yeah, I got a few like little whips of papers, and some documentation I got to do off to the side, and you know, do what I can. That reality sucks. I get it. Reality sucks, but it is what it is, and you can't fight what you can't fight everything and expect to win. Anyways, what I guys get and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.